Ladies, we are here tonight on the C Show, and tonight on the C Show, I am going to talk about what has happened. Okay, so tonight, like I said last night, I am going to do the show about the Cleveland Washington game. Last night, I talked about this, and I said that this team isn't. Look, let's get to it. So tonight, the game starts off. And the Cleveland actually gets up to a, 11, 12 point lead. And I'm like, here we go again. They're still rolling, They got fresh, my two things were, Cleveland's going to be fresh, a lot of these, other than LeBron James, nobody played over the weekend, nobody was in the weekend festivities. So I'm like, these guys, other than LeBron James playing in the All-Star game Sunday night, these guys are fresh. But I'm also like, Washington had a lot of days to prepare for this game. They are the first team to be able to game plan for this new Cleveland team. So I'm like thinking, both teams have the advantage here. And to be honest, the whole fresh shit, the Washington players mostly didn't play in the All-Star game either. I think only one did. So, you kind of throw out the window. Everybody's fresh right now. So, I think the advantage in this game that I want to see mostly was Washington having really truly been the first team, to game plan for this new Cleveland team. They were able to watch film from the Celtics game, watch film from the Thunder game. So this was the first team that really was able to prepare for this new team. And Cleveland got up to 11-12 starting the first quarter. I'm like, here we go again. They're going to run them out of the floor. And then what happens, second quarter comes, they get close. And after that, it was a close game the entire time. And then at one point late in the game, about 5-7 minutes left, Washington was able to take a 7-point lead at one point in this game. At a 7-point lead at one point. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Are you, like, I said it last night. I said it, that this team, yeah, sure, there were younger players, but other than LeBron James, there was no star. And that they could have problems once teams were able to game plan the right way. And that is what happened tonight, the first time since they had this new team. Washington had a few days, watched film on their 2 games they played. Were able to come up with a good game plan, got off to a slow start, but in that second quarter, were able to get back in the game, and they beat them. Like I said, at one point they had a 7-point lead late in the game. This just tells you, this team is not as good as people think. At first, yes, new fresh faces, you're younger. Yes, you can run faster, But at the same time, this team is a huge downgrade from what you had last year. I said it last night, I'll say it again. Last year, it was Kyrie Irving running the show. This year, it's George Hill. No, I'm sorry. George Hill is a good player, but he ain't no superstar. I'm sorry. This is what I'm talking about. There are a bunch of nice players. But if LeBron James is not on his game, they're going to be in trouble. Now, I do think they're going to be able to get past the East. I would think so. But like I said last night, if they play the Warriors with this team they have right now, I think they will get swept in a 7-game series. I think they will get swept in a 7-game series. I said it. They're younger. They're able to play faster, more to the style of Houston and the Warriors. But they do not have the firepower. Other than LeBron James, they do not have the firepower to keep up with the Warriors, to keep up with Houston. They can play more of their style up and down the floor. But damn it, they don't have the star power. You don't have the 3-point ability of Houston, and you don't have the player-making ability of the Warriors. And I don't think their defense is nowhere as good as those other 2 teams yet. And I even think Houston is a better defensive team right now than Cleveland. I really do. I think there's no question about it. Houston right now is not only a better scoring, but a better defensive team than Cleveland. To me, I think people got a little bit too excited early. Yes, they got better because now they can run, run a little bit more up and down the floor. But I'm sorry, other than LeBron James, you don't have nobody who can help out LeBron. I thought this could happen, but I did not think right now it could happen, especially with John Wall being out for Washington. I thought maybe when you play like a Toronto, Houston, the Warriors, Toronto, you could be in trouble. I did not think Washington Wizards without John Wall would already be a problem. That just tells you this team ain't as good as we thought. I think they're better because now they're more younger. They can go up and down the floor a lot more. But at the same time, I don't think they're as good as people thought. And like I said, I thought they would have problems with some teams, like I just said, Houston, the Warriors, Toronto, But I did not think that tonight was going to be one of those nights versus the Washington Wizards team without their star player, John Wall. WTF. We may have a bigger problem than we thought here. I am in shock right now. I said it, but I cannot believe that with Washington Wizards without John Wall, kind of ran them up the floor there towards the late. Like I said, that fourth quarter was a little bit sad. They were up by 7 at one point. And I'm like, ugh, let's see what happens. But yeah, I knew this could happen, but not tonight versus the Wizards without John Wall. But let's see what happens. All right, anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining me on the show tonight. This was a pleasure. I don't know what we're going to do now. If you have any ideas, let me know. The games are back, but, it's still kind of a dry spell, So let me know. If you have any ideas for me, let me know in the comment section. Go watch that preview of the draft, NFL draft I made. It still only has like 17 views. I'm not sure what's going on. Go watch that video if you haven't. Maybe go share it a little bit. I don't know, with other friends or something. Yeah, because I was still I think I worked my ass off for that video. It was a lot of work, and I expected to do a little bit better than 17 views. So if you could please support me with that video. Until next time, I'm the man that runs the place. I am here, I will be here, and I will continue to be here. And I will see you later. What the hell's happening? Why is this? Don't tell me this button's breaking. Why is it freezing? Off. I think it's like zoomed in or something. There we go. See ya.